Hey everybody, so if you feel like your life has thrown you into one catastrophe after another, don't worry, you're not alone. And sometimes it takes a village to help you rebuild. Sometimes it takes a whole team of misfits who understand what it's like to be broken and still come out swinging. And that's exactly what makes Marvel's latest flick, Thunderbolts, so darn compelling. These anti-heroes are not only battling their own inner demons, but also trying to do good in a world that keeps knocking them down. It's a wild ride filled with explosions, fist fights, and a bunch of crazy twists that will leave you thinking twice about judging others. Trust me, this movie is worth a watch. Just try not to get too attached to any characters, because let's face it, some of them might not make it out alive. Anyway, this is your host. Welcome to my channel. Let's dive in. So let's rewind to the opening scene of Thunderbolts in Malaysia. We see Elena Belova, aka Yelena, on a mission from CIA boss Valentina to destroy a shady lab and take out any survivors. It's intense, fast-paced, and a perfect setup for an action-packed adventure. However, amidst the carnage, she stumbles upon this mysterious dude named Bob, who is literally a blank slate with no memory of who he is or how he got there. The rest of the team shows up soon after, including Bucky Barnes, John Walker, and Ghost. Their dynamic is electric, full of snarky banter, unexpected alliances, and a lot of tension. The goal: take down the lab and eliminate the witnesses. But of course, nothing goes according to plan. In fact, it turns out to be a setup orchestrated by Valentina herself, who was using the team to cover up her own tracks. Talk about a plot twist. As they fight tooth and nail to survive, each member reveals their unique abilities and vulnerabilities. Yelena's haunted by her past as a Black Widow. Bucky's struggling with his role as the Winter Soldier. Walker's wrestling with his anger issues, and Ghost is, well, just trying to stay one step ahead of everyone. But as they form an unlikely alliance and escape the facility, they realize they have a bigger problem on their hands. The lab wasn't just a random research facility. It was a front for sinister experiments conducted by the nefarious organization known as OX. E and Bob, the amnesiac they rescued, was actually one of the test subjects. He's got powers that even he doesn't understand yet, and a target on his back bigger than the Empire State Building. Suddenly, the stakes are raised. Not only are they on the run from the authorities, rival superheroes and vengeful villains, but they're also trying to protect someone who might be the key to stopping OXE once and for all. It's a lot of pressure, especially for a team that's just trying to stay alive. But as they navigate the treacherous world of espionage, betrayals, and supervillainy, they also have to confront their own personal baggage. Each member is hiding something, whether it's a dark secret from their past or an unresolved trauma. But as they work together to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds, they also begin to heal and grow as individuals. By facing their fears and embracing their vulnerabilities, they become stronger, both as a team and as individuals. In the end, it's a story about redemption, second chances, and the power of friendship. Because no matter how broken you may be, you can always put the pieces back together and come back even stronger than before. Just like a classic car that's been restored after a major crash, you can shine up those fenders and buff out the paint until it looks better than ever. As we dive into the heart-pounding action of Thunderbolts, it's important to remember that this team isn't built of superheroes. They're flawed, complicated, and sometimes downright unlikable. But that's what makes them so human, so relatable. They're not immune to the same struggles we all face, so when they stumble and fall, we understand. We've all been there. We know what it feels like to mess up, to fall short of expectations. But that's also what makes their victories all the more satisfying. When they pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and keep moving forward, we cheer them on, because we want to believe that we can do the same. It's a reminder that we're all capable of greatness, even when the odds are stacked against us. And it's a lesson that these anti-heroes learn firsthand. Through their struggles, they discover their true potential and find strength in each other that they never knew they had. In the end, it's a celebration of resilience, determination, and the power of believing in yourself even when no one else does. And speaking of resilience, let's talk about the film's visuals. The cinematography is top-notch, capturing the intensity and chaos of each scene with stunning clarity and detail. The editing is sharp, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats as they whip between flashbacks, action sequences, and mind-bending plot twists. It's a visual treat that will leave you breathless. However, Thunderbolts is not just a visual feast. It's also a masterclass in storytelling. The plot is intricate, keeping you guessing until the very end. The dialogue is witty, balancing the film's intensity with moments of levity that land perfectly. And the performances are fantastic. Florence Pugh brings her signature charm and intensity to Yelena, making her a compelling lead. Sebastian Stan is brilliant as the tortured Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. And David Harbour steals every scene he's in as the boisterous John Walker. Plus, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is deliciously devious as the manipulative Valentina. Overall, the cast is superb, bringing these complex characters to life with nuance and depth. Now let's talk about the heart of the film, the themes. Thunderbolts explores some deep stuff, like grief, trauma, and redemption. It's a raw, honest look at what it means to be human, and how even the darkest of souls can find light in the darkness. It's a powerful message delivered with sensitivity and grace that will resonate with audiences long after the credits roll. That's a wrap, folks. It's time to park this episode and shift gears for the next adventure. But before we go, here's your invitation to join the conversation. Drop a comment and share your thoughts on this week's breakdown. Your insights matter. They fuel our journey. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. We've got amazing episodes lined up that you won't want to miss. Until next time, keep living on the wild side, and remember, the best is yet to come. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the road.